morning, Miss Megan here. Thank you for joining me with another online session of Children's Story Time with Miss Megan. First thing we always do is we sing our good morning song to know that it's time for story time. And I'd love to see some waving hands back at me. Let's sing all together on the count of 3. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. We're all in our places with bright shiny faces. And this is the way to start our new day. Give yourselves a hand. Good job for singing with me. This week we're going to try a flannel board. It's one of my favorites. It is called 5 Little Snowmen. 5 little snowmen standing in a row, each with a hat and a big red bow. Out comes the sun and it stayed all day, and one of those snowmen melted away. Now how many is left? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 little snowmen standing in a row, each with a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun and it stayed all day, and one of those snowmen melted away. Now how many? 1, 2, 3. 3 little snowmen standing in a row, each with a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun and it stayed all day, and one of those snowmen melted away. Now we're down to 1, 2. 2 little snowmen standing in a row, each with a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun and it stayed all day, and one of those snowmen melted away. Now how many's left? Just 1. 1 little snowman standing in a row. He's got a hat and a big red bow. Out came the sun and it stayed all day, and one of those snowmen melted away. The best part about snowmen, as long as there's snow, you can rebuild all of your friends. How many snowmen did we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They all had a hat and a big red bow. What are some things you'd like to put on your snowman? So can you guess what our theme was from the flannel board? Stuff you can do with snow, like building snowmen. And one of our stories is the bunny slopes. So it's about skiing and stuff you do in the snow. Could you guess? You can always build a snowman. Now, of course, our first one is Itsy Bitsy Snowman by Jeffrey Burton, illustrated by Sanja Rescek, and it is such a cute story published by Little Simon. And it's actually a song that I'm going to try and sing with you. The Itsy Bitsy Snowman climbed up the snowy hill. He jumped on a sled and slid fast, what a thrill! He zipped past the children skating on the ice. Then the Itsy Bitsy Snowman dodged a snowball fight. The Itsy Bitsy Snowman went sledding into town, looking at the snowflakes softly falling down. Out came his friends to lend a happy hand, and everything was perfect in his winter wonderland. And that was the Itsy Bitsy Snowman. It's a cute little story, huh? So now we're going to read a longer story called Sneezy the Snowman by Maureen Wright, and Stephen Gilpin is the illustrator. It's published by Marshall Cavendish Books. And it's all about a snowman who's too cold, and they've got to figure out how to make him warmer. Are you ready? Sneezy the Snowman shivered. Brr! It's cold out here, that's for sure. I need a drink to warm me up. So he drank cocoa from a cup. He said with a smile, "I like this a lot." And then right there, believe it or not, he melted from drinking something too hot. The children cried out, "What should we do?" A voice from the puddle said, "Make me brand new." They rebuilt Sneezy as snowflakes flew. A cold winter wind swirled and blew. The snowman sneezed a gigantic achoo! I'm sneezing and freezing and shivering too. A little girl said, "Then let's share. I have something you can wear. Here's my hat to put on your head." "You look awesome," the children said. The snowman blinked his coal-black eyes. The stocking cap was a nice surprise. But Sneezy the Snowman shivered. "Brrr! It's cold out here, that's for sure. I'm freezing every minute. I'll find a hot tub and sit right in it." He found one and smiled. "I like this a lot." And then right there, believe it or not, he melted from sitting in water too hot. The children cried out, "What should we do?" A voice from the hot tub said, "Make me brand new." They rebuilt Sneezy as snowflakes flew. A cold winter wind swirled and blew. The snowman sneezed a gigantic achoo! I'm sneezing and freezing and shivering too. A little boy said, "Then let's share. I have something you can wear." You see what he's holding? He's holding a scarf. "Here's my scarf that's red and blue. I think it would look great on you." The snowman blinked his coal-black eyes. The colorful scarf was a nice surprise. So now he has a hat and a scarf. It went very well with the long pink hat, and the children all said, "How about that?" But Sneezy the Snowman shivered. "Brrr, it's cold out here, that's for sure. I need to feel some warmth on me. Oh, there's a campfire by that tree." Do you think that's a good idea for the snowman? Nope. He said with a smile, "I like this a lot." Then, right there, believe it or not, he melted, standing beside something hot. The children cried out, "What should we do?" And a voice from the puddle said, do you remember what he says? "Make me brand new." They rebuilt Sneezy as snowflakes flew. A cold winter wind swirled and blew. The snowman sneezed a gigantic achoo! I'm sneezing and freezing and shivering too. A little girl said, "Then let's share. I have something you can wear. Here's my coat, the perfect fit. I know that you'll look good in it." She gave him her coat. Look at her, she's now cold. The snowman blinked his coal-black eyes. The bright orange coat was a nice surprise. It went very well with the scarf and hat. And the children all said, "How about that?" But Sneezy said, "Wow, I'm way too hot. I'll take off all the new clothes I've got." The children yelled, "No, that's not the way. Listen to what we have to say. Buy something cold at the ice cream store. Have 2 scoops or 3 or 4. So he's got to keep all those clothes on and they're going to have ice cream. Sneezy ate ice cream 7 scoops high. "This is great," the snowman cried. "I'm not too cold, I'm not too hot, and I'm wearing clothes that I like a lot." And after eating every bite, at last he said, "I feel just right." That's the end of Sneezy the Snowman. Pretty silly, he's got all those clothes on and then they decide to eat ice cream. I love ice cream no matter if it's cold or hot. The next and last book we're going to read is called Bunny Slopes by Claudia Rueda. And I think it's fun because it's such an interactive story. And it's published by Chronicle Books. Now let's see if you can follow along with the funny bunny in it. Hello? But where's all the snow? Do you see the bunny with his scarf and skis? But there's no snow on that page. Maybe we can make some snow. Could you shake the book? So could you shake your hands at home and I'll shake the book? Let's see if that made it snow. That's better, but could you shake the book much harder? Now can you shake your hands even harder and I'll shake the book even harder? Let's see if we worked. Oops, that might have been a little bit too much. See all the snow piled all the way up around that bunny? How about, can you tap, tap, tap the top of the book? That should pack down the snow. So can maybe you clap your hands at home as I tap? I tapped 3 times. Did you clap 3 times? Perfect! Thank you! Now it looks like there's just enough snow for our bunny to go skiing. Now, can you help me go downhill? Could you tilt the book to your right? Can you tilt your arms to the right? So I'm going to tilt to my right. There you go. Did you tilt? Well, that's not exactly downhill. Maybe you could tilt the book a little bit more. Now can you tilt a little bit more like this? That ought to make him go downhill. Woohoo! Carrots! What fun! Thank you! Did we get the rabbit skiing? Yes, we did. Yikes! But it looks like the hill has run out. Quick, turn the book. So we're going to turn our arms around and around. And then we have to flip the page. You ready? So we turned and flipped. Oh no! Oof, okay. Would you turn the book right side up? And then we have to flip the page. Turn. And he got stuck in the tree. Oh dear. Thanks. Really, I'm fine. Do you see he fell out of the tree after we turned the book over again? Let's try that cliff again. Would you tilt the book to your right? I need some speed. So can you tilt to your right? Let's tilt to the right. Perfect. Get ready. It looks like he's getting a little bit of speed, so we need to get ready to jump. Can you jump? So he jumped over that cliff while he was skiing. Woohoo, zowie, easy as carrot cake. So he made it. Looks like he's getting really good at skiing. Look at how fast he's going, and he had to zip through 2 trees. He zigged and he zagged. A hole, no problem. So what do you think he's gonna do? He's gonna jump. Do you think you could jump over the hole too? Ha! I told you it was no problem, huh? But look, now there's another hole. What do you think he's gonna do? It's obviously a problem because he's saying, ah! Can you tell what happened? He fell into the hole. And he said, oops. So now we have to figure out what he's gonna do next. Surprise! He didn't fall into any hole. He fell into his rabbit hole. Did I trick you? It's kind of a tricky part. Oh, hi, Mom. Do you see what the mother rabbit is holding? It looks like a delicious cup of hot cocoa. Time to warm up after a long day on the slopes. So they're having a nice warm drink, and it looks like the mother rabbit is knitting, possibly, a new scarf. And now, this one is for you. So you can pretend to have a drink with our bunny of nice hot cocoa. I love lots of marshmallows in my hot cocoa. So that was the end of Bunny Slopes. It's a fun interactive story. I think she's written a couple others like it.
feel free to request them online if you'd like to see another story kind of like that by Claudia Rueda. It's a lot of fun to have those interactive stories. So we've read our books and sang our songs. Do you remember what the theme was? Stuff you can do in the snow. So we read and sang about snowmen, and then we read The Bunny Slopes, which was all about skiing. So I hope you can have lots of fun out in this white stuff, and hope you can request some books about winter if you'd like. We're always here. So now we're going to sing our goodbye song just to wrap up our story time. I hope to have you join me next week again. You ready to sing with me? I'd love to see your waving hands. We'll sing together on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Goodbye, goodbye. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Have a nice day today. Goodbye, goodbye. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Have a nice day today. Bye, friends.